Hello guys and girls and welcome back. It's your boy Big John. The at's at the bottom of the screen if you'd like to listen to my music. So is all the relevant information I'll be speaking about in this video. And today what I'm going to be doing is showing you how you can make up to $56,000 a month trading 1% on your live prop firm account. One of the long-term students in my Discord group has come up to me and asked me a question, and we're going to go over to that right now. So he said, "Hey John, it might sound like an odd video request, but could you make a video on how to manage a live funded account, because there is so much difference between managing phase 1 and phase 2 on these accounts. I think a lot of funded traders would benefit from this, including myself." And he said he also did a quick YouTube search which brings up how to get funded, but there are not many videos on how to maintain and keep their accounts for the long period once it is a live account. So let's get straight into the video.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young ruler, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.
Okay, so right now we are on my Google Slides. I'm going to start making videos more like this for people. Hopefully this will let you be able to take notes and understand better what I'm trying to explain, rather than just showing you a whole bunch of stuff on the chart. It'll just give you a bit of a better understanding. And we're going to start this off with how to keep your live funded account. Risk management is key. I think that is a very crucial point. When we do go over the section where I'm going to be explaining risk management with a calculator, you're going to understand why this is crucial. The first thing we're going to look into here is choose a predictive strategy. Choose a strategy that will let you know how many trades you can see coming up in the week ahead. This is one of the major things I actually put in place, and how I do my market analysis Zoom calls with my one-time fee VIP group members every single Sunday at 6 p.m. London time. What I actually trade is a very simple method which is called break and retest, and I have explained this many times, especially even in the previous video, where I look for my setups based on the daily, weekly or monthly time frame. What this actually lets me do is see ahead of time what trades I'm actually looking for that might go to a key area after the breakout has occurred, and I will be able to look for an entry into that setup during this week. This is a type of strategy I like to call the neo trading strategy, and how I trade it is something I call the circle of pips. Now, the circle of pips lets me trade many different instruments such as Forex, metals and indices. I can go through all of these trading instruments and I will be able to see setups that can occur in the week that I'm actually trading. The next part we're going to look into is respect your overall drawdown limit. Most traders trade their prop firm live accounts as if the account size is the actual capital they have listed, such as 5k, 10k, 20k, 50k, 100k, etc., when really your account size is the prop firm's listed overall drawdown limit. Now here's an example of what I mean by this. When we go over to my Forex funds, and if you'd like to purchase one of these accounts, I have an affiliate link in the description below that will help me out a lot. This is my most used prop firm account. I do know all of their rules now and I'm very happy with the service they actually do offer. Even over the festive period, they've actually given traders additional days on any of the challenge phases, just to make sure that they are not missing out on time to trade within the market whilst we go over into the new year. And the main thing to pay attention to here is your overall drawdown limit. So of course you can see at the top, these are all the account sizes you can actually purchase with this firm. But what people tend to do is they think that they are actually trading this amount of capital, when the amount of capital they actually have to trade at any given time on these accounts during the phases or even a live account is the overall drawdown limit. Now, the overall drawdown limit for me on average is a 20k account, so it would be 2,400. So that means my account size for me to trade at any given time is around $2,400. For me to have a better long-term consistency of this, I am not going to be trading all my risk up to the value of $20,000, because my account size is not $20,000. It is only $2,400. So therefore I need to do my calculations to make sure that I'm risking the right amount around and not losing too much of this account value. So now we're going to go into the risk management aspect of this video, and this is the most important part. If anything, this is the main part people need to look at, because most traders do have a strategy and all the other things in play, but they struggle with risk management. Weekly loss amount. Using the first step and being able to see how many trades may be available for you to trade per week, you are now able to break down how much your weekly loss amount can be. So we're going to head over to a calculator just so I can break this down even more for you, and you're going to see exactly what I do each trading week in terms of my risk management amount on my live prop firm accounts. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do when I am here again is how many trade setups are there appearing for me this week. Even though we are in a festive period, I just wanted to see what trades might be in place and what I could be looking at as possible setups. And I'm going to go back over to TradingView just to show you that now. When we're on TradingView, if we just head over to the right of the screen over here, you can see this is what I like to call the circle of pips. What I do is I tag all of my pairs that I'm looking for a possible trade setup in this week. And you can see with this light blue color, there are 8 pairs that are actually listed here for me to possibly be able to trade if I was going to trade this trading week. Now, when we go back over to the calculator, of course, I'm only looking to make at least 1% this week. So remember, if my overall drawdown in my account is 2,400, in order for me to be in a position where I can trade a very small amount of risk but still make reasonable money, I would calculate my risk like this. So first and foremost, what I'm actually going to do here is just work out how much 1% of 20,000 is. Now that equals 200. The next thing I'm going to do is divide that by 8. And that gives me $25. So this is already telling me straight away I'm only able to lose $25 in any one of those 8 positions that I've just shown you on TradingView once they do appear for me to be able to take in the market during that trading week. Now, what makes this better for me is I trade a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio. So therefore I can actually make more than $25 if the trade hits a full take profit level. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. The trade setup I actually gave for a signal on this pair did come in on the Thursday, and it was right here, and we literally got an entry like this. It was a Trinity alert that did come through, which is part of the one-time fee VIP group. You actually get alerts in the market telling you when to enter, especially after I've given you a trade idea, which can help you understand which pairs could be buying or selling. And I'm only looking for a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio on this trade. So you can see here, this is a 1-to-4, so this is giving me 4. So that means that if I lose $25, I have the possibility of making $100 in this trade setup. And this helps me a lot, because what I will do next is say 25 times 4, meaning again I can make $100. Now remember, there's 8 trade setups, so if each one of those 8 trades managed to hit my full take profit level, it would be 100 times 8, which actually gives me $800, which is 4 times the amount of my actual weekly target, which is 1%. Of course, we know this is Forex and we have to trade probabilities, and not every single thing is going to hit your full take profit level because of such things like fundamental events, which you can see all the fundamental events on forextime.com, and this will show you every single week all of the trading pairs that have high impact news events that can actually affect the market during your trading week. And what I'll be expecting is something roughly around that amount, which remember, I only need to make $200. Even if there was a certain amount of wins and losses, as long as I come up with $200 on that trading week, I've managed to hit my target, which would be, let's just get rid of this, and that will be my target right there hit. So I have the probability of winning and losing trades. Now, of course, this does not seem like a lot of money, but this is where the title of the video actually comes into play, so people can understand what I'm trying to say by percentage growth and why this makes more sense to trade this way rather than trying to work on how much money you're making each time you get a payout from these prop firm accounts. Remember, payouts are going to happen every single 2 weeks, so you're going to get double this amount of money by the time you actually do get paid. And like I said 2 videos ago, my aim is to get 1.4 million worth of capital to actually be able to trade with prop firm live funds. So I'm going to do 1% of 1.4 million, and then we're just going to go to equals. So you can see now this is $14,000. So me doing the exact same type of strategy, only just having more capital in my account, I would be able to make at least $14,000 in 1 week trading, managing to gain 1% on that account. Remember, I can make more than this if more trades hit the overall TP. So if 8 trades were to actually hit the overall TP in that week, which would be an absolute fantastic week, I would actually end up with this amount of money on a 1.4 million account, which is $112,000. You can see how insane this actually is once you have more capital. Doing the exact same thing, just making huge sums of money. And where you're going to understand this better is if I do 14,000 times 4 equals $56,000. Now here's where we hit the thumbnail of the video and you can see what I'm talking about. You need to stop worrying about how am I going to make this life-changing money? How am I going to make the type of money that, you know, people make in a year? How can I make that in a week? It is simply by making sure you can program your trading psychology to understand that all you need to do is make 1% a week. It does not matter what account size you have, whatever it is. It could be a prop firm, live account, or anything like that. But especially if we're talking about prop firm accounts, you want to make sure you're getting 1% a week and just increasing the amount of capital you have. So stop trading with small money trying to make big gains. Why don't you try and trade with big money trying to make small gains, and for you to be able to be happy with and change your life? I hope this is going to help you going into 2023, and I do things like this all the time in my one-time fee VIP group or even during the week in my Discord. So make sure you go into the link below, hit up my Discord. If you want to get yourself a My Forex Funds prop account, again, the affiliate link is in the description below. That helps me out a lot. And at the same time, if you do want to get into my one-time fee group, all the information is in the description below, as well as all of the services that I do actually provide that comes through every 12 hours in my Discord. I hope you like this one, guys and girls. If you want me to make any other videos like this as well, make sure you put them in the comments below so I can understand what you need to know, and you can hit me up in Discord or Telegram. Anything you need, I'm here for you. It's your boy Big John, and I'm out. Peace.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.